In this video, I'll rank different types of ads that you can use for your e-commerce business. I've tested most of them in my e-commerce business that made me over $2 million in the last 90 days. So let me just show you here, refresh it so you can see it's all real. So these are the types of the ads that you can use to scale right now. So the first type of the ad is AI UGC ad. So these ads are completely created by AI and slightly edited. This is a great format if you want to test something very quickly. It doesn't take a lot of effort. It doesn't take a lot of energy to put together. So this is an actual ad. I'll play it for like 10 seconds so you can see exactly how it's structured.
The dog parent community is freaking out about yeast growth in dogs, and here's why. Most importantly, it causes your dog real stress. The signs of yeast growth.
So you can see it's all AI generated, not just the images on the background, but even the AI creator themselves. It's AI generated, and it also has AI voiceover. So the whole ad from start to finish is created by AI. Now there's certain elements of this ad, if you scroll down here, that have been kind of like inserted, the pieces of B-roll, like the dog shaking, the dog walking, pieces of content that have been inserted into this ad, but like majority of the ad is completely created by AI. And because it's created by AI, it doesn't take a lot of time to put it together, and you can test these kind of ads very fast. At the same time, because these ads are completely AI generated, some people will recognize it, some people will not trust it, and these ads typically are not very scalable. So because of how fast it is to put together, I'll put this ad in a B category. It's fast to put together, it's easy to test. There's many AI tools that you can use to create these kind of ads, AI UGC content, the B-roll on the back end. All of that could be created with AI, but at the same time, these ads don't create trust and don't really build your brand. They can generate sales, but at the same time, they're not very scalable. So put this ad in the B category. If you want to move with this format, go for it, test it out and see if it works for you. The second type of the ad is a carousel ad. These ads usually have several images integrated into one. Let me show you exactly how it looks. So they look like this, and pretty nice, like kind of like to scroll down and see different features of the product, different nice images. Again, you can create them very easily using AI with some slight editing. So in terms of speed to market, these ads are amazing. You can test a lot of them, but at the same time, they will not be scalable ads that you can spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on. Probably you can spend a few $1,000s here and there on different types of ads. They work very well for retargeting, but you don't want to make it the main focus of all of your ad campaigns. And for that reason, I would put this ad category in here, in a C category. I would rank it C because it's not very scalable, even though it's easy to put together, but it's great to have it as a part of your advertising mix. Next type of the ad is a VSL ad. You can see, for instance, this one here is 17 minutes. I'll show you exactly how it looks in a second. These ads can sell, and these ads are very scalable, but at the same time, it takes a lot of time and effort to put these ads together. So let's play this ad and see exactly how it looks.
This is why your bunions won't go away, and here's how to fix them.
Little known facts about bunions that you must know. Did you know that hallux valgus, the medical term for the bunion, comes from two Greek words? Hallux means big toe. Valgus means...
So these ads are pretty complex. You need a very good script. Ideally, you need a doctor or someone who explains the concept throughout the video. And then you need a lot of footage and a lot of animations to actually make these ads usable and sellable, right? Like if you want actually to sell your product using VSLs, you have to have some great content in them. And so imagine having 17 minutes worth of footage. How much time does it take for you or your video editor to put it together? These ads take a lot of effort to just scramble them together and run. And sometimes you test them and they don't work after putting all of that work in. But at the same time, if you crack the VSL format, it can scale to hundreds of thousands of dollars in ad spend, sometimes even to millions of dollars in ad spend. I personally love VSLs. I've been using VSLs for a very long time, and they have made me tens of millions of dollars in sales. So I'm confident, if you crack VSL format, it can help you to scale your business to the next level. So for that reason, I give it the highest S rating. Next format is the standard UGC ad. Now this ad that I'll show you in a second doesn't have a lot of editing. It's pretty simple and pretty easy to put together. You just need a good creator that will explain your product and all its benefit in like 30 to 60 seconds. But at the same time, it doesn't have a lot of selling power. So it looks authentic. If you can see here, it doesn't have a lot of editing and doesn't keep the attention for too long. But at the same time, it creates a lot of trust with your customers because it's kind of the person sharing their experience, how they use the product, what are the main benefits, how it looks, basically everything they need to know about your product. And that gives people a lot of trust and a lot of conviction that your product is actually good. So I would definitely recommend to have it as a part of your advertising mix, but I wouldn't recommend to make it the main priority of all of your advertising campaigns. Maybe you can allocate 20-30% of your advertising budget to standard UGC ads, but majority of the ads, I wouldn't recommend it. So with all of that being said, I would still put it in the A category because it creates a lot of trust and builds that relationship with your audience that will help them to trust your brand and buy your products from you. Next type of the ad is a podcast ad. These ads usually involve two people like kind of like talking to each other, and they talk about the product. They kind of like subconsciously selling the product in the process, like people sharing their experiences, asking each other questions. This format works very well. It creates trust. It creates the engagement because people want to see what the other person will answer and like kind of like dragging people in, and it doesn't look like an ad itself. So let's play a few seconds of this ad and let's see exactly how it looks.
Okay, so I saw this thing on TikTok. You know, I've been trying to quit vaping for a while.
Didn't you start vaping to quit smoking?
Yeah, originally I did and it worked, but now I'm so much more addicted to the vape. It's so convenient and I just hit it all the time and it literally tastes like candy.
All right, so very cool ad. They literally showed the conversation between two people and one person answering questions and literally handling all of the objections and all of the benefits of the product, which is very effective sales mechanisms. The person doesn't claim about the product, hey, this is the product, buy it right now. They're talking about their own experience, their own story, why they're using the product. And then the product is kind of like integrated into all of that process, which makes the ad more appealing and creates more trust. So if you want to create a great brand that people want to buy from, that people trust, this is a great format for you to leverage. And for that reason, I want to put podcast ads in the A category. Now, if you want to hire people to do it for you, there's multiple people that you can hire on Fiverr to do it for you. If you have your own studio, you can set it up as well. You just need two people that would ask each other questions, and you can create like so many variations of these ads, so many questions, so many objections. You can create so many things if you have two people that are good on camera that can talk to each other, and this is a great format for you to leverage. Next format is image ads. Now, you can see this one on screen is very, very controversial. It makes some extraordinary claims, and I wouldn't recommend you just kind of go that aggressive. So Ozempic belly in a jelly, it's super aggressive. I would not recommend it to go that far, but this format works. Many brands scale probably like 20-30% of their advertising budget using the image ads. So I would definitely recommend it to have image ads as part of your arsenal. I wouldn't recommend like to just rely on image ads single-handedly unless you're a jewelry brand or clothing brand. You still want to have that good ratio of images and videos and UGC and all of these different formats to hit customers from different angles, because at the end of the day, people need to see your ads like 5, 6, 7 times. So if you're hitting them with the same format all the time, then they'll be reluctant to buy from you. So image ads are pretty self-explanatory. By the way, if you want to download it or use it for yourself, you can use a tool called Get Hooked. It has all of these ads and like 40 million more. So you can test it out for yourself and recreate it. By the way, if you're using ChatGPT and you upload this image into ChatGPT, change these words to these words or change this color to this color, it will create amazing banners for you. So in terms of like speed to market, image ads are just like so easy to do. ChatGPT can do even AI UGC, photos of the people with your product. If you upload the photo of your product and you ask ChatGPT, okay, can you create the photo of the person that holds my product? It can create some incredible images for you. And if you want me to create a full tutorial how to do AI images, just let me know in the comments. I'll do it in one of my next videos. But because of the speed to the market and how many variations of these ads you can test, I would put these in an A category. Like it won't allow you to scale to like millions of dollars in ad spend, but if you have good variety of those, it will help you with retargeting. It will help you with getting people over the board to buy your product. And some of these will even scale on cold traffic. Next category of the ad is edited UGC content. These are people that actually using the product, showing the product, explaining about the product, but it also includes many other aspects in their video. Let me show you.
3 signs you have stuck poop in your colon and how to fix it. Number 1, you feel bloated and gassy. When your colon is stuffed with poop, your digestion slows down and produces gas, which causes...
So you can see a person staring at the camera. Then there's some animations on screen. There is some B-roll. So every like 2-3 seconds, there is some disruption. There is some new piece of content that was integrated into the ad. So because of this, ads are very dynamic. This is pretty much like a mini VSL, right? This ad in particular is like 3 minutes. It's not 17 minutes, so you wouldn't need like 17 minutes of footage, but it's very, very dynamic. And it has different elements here. It has the person talking to the camera. You feel tired and moody, like person's kind of like sad here, piece of B-roll integrated. You can see person like in a different environment talking, person in a fridge trying to get some food in there. Different settings, like so much editing here, so much editing, different formats. It's very well done in different settings, and the person themselves is a very good creator here. She's acting very good on camera, and you can see the product is integrated into it. It's very good ad. It's a lot of effort to put it together. It's a lot less effort than to put a full-blown like VSL, but this format is very scalable. Like Rice Supplements is one of the fastest, or Superfoods, it's one of the fastest growing brands in the supplement category. They're just exploded using this format. So for all of these reasons, I'll put this format on top. It's almost like a mini VSL that you can scale to massive numbers. Like each one of these can spend hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars if you get your angle and your messaging right. Next format here is high production comedy ads, or just overall high production ads. For example, this ad, which I'll show you in a second, they spend a lot of time like putting this ad together, pretty much the involvement of the whole team. You need the team for the sound, you need the team for a light, you also need some experienced actors to be in the video. And this format can work very well, but at the same time, it can be a massive flop. So let's play this ad right now.
I'm leaving you, Eric.
Why? I'm ready to go.
I'm not bringing you to my office party in that boxy shirt. If you want to come with me, listen close. Here's our target.
That looks like a normal shirt.
It's not just a shirt, Eric. That's a true classic tee.
Now, this company has been extremely successful using this format. Some of their ads just exploded and made like tens of millions of dollars in sales. They went from $0 to $200 million a year in just few short years. And they exploded using this format, using the comedy, using high production ads. But most brands cannot afford it. Like if you want to put a video like this together, it will cost you tens of thousands of dollars. And I have some friends that have worked with big companies like Harman Brothers. They spent, $50,000, $100,000, even more on the single ad, and those ads sometimes simply don't scale. So unless you have some money to burn, I would not recommend this format. I would actually put it here in a B tier, because it's just like the amount of effort that you put into it and the amount of money that you have to allocate to it might not be worth it. And if you want to scale, if you're below like $50 million a year, which probably you are watching this video, then you probably should not do this format at all. Like you shouldn't play with it. You should just do some of these format. This format will get you to that $30-50 million a year easily. Another format that I want to show you is a B-roll without voiceover. These ads don't have any voiceover whatsoever, don't have any UGC whatsoever, don't have any people in the ad specifically. They just have a bunch of B-roll with captions on screen. So this is how this ad looks like. So you can see just very pure, like unpacking experience without any voiceover, without any person face, anything like that. I would not rely on this format specifically to scale your business. This format can probably get some spend behind it. Is it great for customers that have seen your product, are not sure about, what their unpacking experience would look like. So you might hit people with retargeting ads like this, but this is not something that you can spend some massive budget on. At the same time, this format is very easy to put together. You don't need any actors. You don't even need AI UGC for these kind of ads. You can shoot these ads with your phone. You can edit them with your phone. You can very quickly push them to the market. And for that reason, I'll actually put it in the same category here, in the B category, because of the speed to market that will help you to scale a lot faster. So in terms of validating angles, in terms of seeing which ad formats are working, which marketing messaging works best for your product, you can use this specific format and just quickly ship ads out to see exactly what messaging works. And once you have that messaging, you can start building infrastructure around it. You can start hiring creators. You can start expanding. You can do mini VSLs, you can do proper VSLs with these ads, and that's how you scale your business to massive numbers. Now, if you want this whole document with all of these ads, just DM me ads on Instagram. There should be my Instagram below. Just DM me ads and I'll send it over to you. Now, no matter how good your ads are, how good your advertising is, at the end of the day, you'll get like probably 2-3% conversion rate on your website. So if you want to maximize your profitability and you want to squeeze more out of your existing visitors, I would recommend for you to use something for the backend. You need a strong backend second in your business. And the best platform that I recommend is Omnisend. This platform is better than Klaviyo, cheaper than Klaviyo, and will give you all of the things that you need to scale your business. It will give you the campaigns, flows, SMS, all of these things to just squeeze more out of that existing traffic that you'll generate with some amazing ads on the front end. And if you want to use it, I have special code for you here offered by Omnisend. It's 30% off for the first 3 months. Just use this coupon code here. If you want to try it out, it's an amazing replacement for Klaviyo, and you won't have to spend thousands of dollars on Klaviyo. And if you're currently using Klaviyo, they'll help you to facilitate the whole transition. They'll make it smooth so you're not losing money in the process. It's an amazing platform used by some of the fastest growing brands on the planet. So highly recommend it. Should be linked in the description. And if you want to check it out, it's a great platform. Now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you integrate as many of these formats as possible into your business, because overall, at the end of the day, it's a variety of content that helps you to scale your ads, your business, and you need to be utilizing as many of these formats as possible. If you're over-reliant on one format and at some point that format just stops working, then your business will be in a very vulnerable position. So you want to be testing all of these formats, and maybe you'll find a format that helps you to absolutely explode. So test these out for yourself and let me know how it goes. Now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.